Town councils in Breck and Frisco discuss coronavirus as Colorado declares a public health emergency. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News. First, a skier died at Keystone yesterday, the 10th inbound skier death of the season in Colorado and 18th outdoor recreation death overall. The Summit Sheriff's Office confirms a 51-year-old man was found unconscious and not breathing in the trees near an unidentified run. His name and cause of death are pending an autopsy. This is the first inbounds death in nearly a month after a rash of fatalities in mid-February. Traffic on I-70 was just about average this past weekend, maybe a little lower, as 135,000 vehicles passed through both sides of the Eisenhower Tunnel Friday through Sunday. That is down compared to last year by about 1,000 vehicles, one of the first weekends this winter with no major road closures that traffic did not break a past record. It was also down compared to last week by about 7,000 to 8,000 vehicles. For the third time this year, the Board of County Commissioners has canceled a minimum wage vote. Board members were supposed to vote today on a new higher wage for Summit County, but that vote was tabled for coronavirus talks and public health planning. The vote is now rescheduled for March 31st. Earlier today, Governor Polis declared a statewide public health emergency due to the coronavirus. The governor talking at a morning press conference.
In the days ahead, as we test more Coloradans should expect a rise in the increase of positive cases.
This brings federal money and virus testing kits to Colorado, and Polis promises paid sick leave for service, childcare, and healthcare employees who miss work for virus screening.
I won't hesitate to use my emergency authority to take additional decisive actions to protect our most vulnerable populations as well as the facilities that serve them, including nursing homes, assisted living facilities, senior centers, and healthcare providers that serve older Coloradans.
Locally, officials confirm 3 cases of coronavirus in Eagle County and 1 in Summit, tied to a California man now recovering on the Front Range. There are no new cases in Summit as of today. Tonight, Frisco Town Council will likely discuss next steps for coronavirus at a regular council meeting. In Breck, council hears from the Breckenridge Tourism Office and defines what a local disaster might look like. Haley Littleton with Breck.
And our mayor does have the ability by code to declare a local disaster, after which the town manager could institute public restrictions. But we're not at that threshold yet to declare a local disaster.
Officials at both towns confirmed they have not imposed limits on events or large gatherings, unlike some European countries and California counties. Frisco's Vanessa Agee says, quote, "Town council is not afraid of making difficult decisions if there is evidence that the event would jeopardize the safety of attendees," giving the example of canceling July 4th fireworks. If local conference centers are feeling the crunch, they're not talking about it. Copper Mountain declined to comment on any lost business since Colorado's first confirmed case last Thursday, and Vail Resorts confirms the Keystone Conference Center is operating normally, although the company did not comment on cancellations or lost business. Beaver Run at Peak 9 in Breckenridge did not return a voicemail for comment. If you have questions or want to be screened for the virus, call the Summit County Emergency Hotline at 303-692-7603. Summit Fire Chief Jeff Barino is the latest winner of the Frisco's Finest Award, presented tonight at the Frisco Town Council meeting. Barino has more than 4 decades of service in Summit, from volunteer firefighter to fire chief, and this summer he retires after leading a multi-million-dollar merger with Lake Dillon Fire, Summit Ambulance, and Copper Mountain Fire. In Breckenridge, council briefly reviews coronavirus, then a planned second reading of controversial new green building codes. The town claims changes are necessary to reach zero net emissions by 2030, while Breck Building Center argues they are unreasonable and harmful to business. Both meetings begin at 7 p.m. The public is welcome. In sports, all Colorado teams are off today, back tomorrow for the Nuggets and Avalanche. And in local sports, brought to you by Wilderness Sports in Dillon, Summit High Sports are off today, back on Thursday. And this weekend is the annual Brewski Beer Festival at Frisco Nordic Center, a combination beer fest and untimed Nordic ski tour on short, flat, groomed trails. That is this Saturday, March 14th, 2 to 4 p.m. with beer until 5. Get signed up at frisconordic.com. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News.